Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS, the leader in high-performance aftermarket car parts. Go to jegs.com for all your car parts. Man, you can make your car or truck or Jeep really awesome. Just go to the jegs.com website. More drama. We thought Darlington was enough. NASCAR, the playoffs, the gift that keeps giving. I like these playoffs. It's like a 2-minute warning in the NFL. It's like the team cannot score the whole damn game, but we say, oh, there's only 2 minutes left, and then they can score. It's like a sense of urgency. The great Tony La Russa, he managed our St. Louis Cardinals, and he said, I like my teams to play with a sense of urgency, meaning there's no time, got to go now. And that's where we're at right now. These teams are racing with a sense of urgency. So Tyler Reddick, what a move. He wins the race in Kansas, and it was a power move. They just got done coming off a pit road, 2 tires, 4 tires. There was a mix, but that move by Tyler Reddick, it's one of those deals where he's on the outside as he goes into turn 3, and you're thinking, oh, he looks pretty good there. But as we learned at Daytona and Talladega, right, when 2 cars are side by side, they create this big wake of air. And Tyler Reddick, he's on the high side, like Dale Jr. He's on the high side. And there's 2 cars side by side. They both had to look in their mirror and went, oh, no. Tyler Reddick comes at about 220 mile an hour. It looked like he's running 20 mile an hour quicker. And Tyler Reddick just dumps down on the apron, clears them, not even close, passes them both, gets up, creates his arc into turn 1, and just a thing of beauty. So, listen, hate to say it, but Tyler Reddick just wins the race. When I say I hate to say it, there just really wasn't. He just makes that move, and he's gone. So, Denny Hamlin, my buddy, the mouth that just keeps giving. I don't like Denny Hamlin because he never admits his wrong. Denny Hamlin, Herman, it ain't that I don't like Denny Hamlin. He just needs to admit when he's wrong. He's not listening to you all. There he goes again, right there, top 3, Denny Hamlin, deep into the playoffs, looking good. So, look, we ran Darlington, we ran Kansas, and now Bristol. The Herminator and Johnny Roberts, we will be at Bristol. Come see us. We'll be doing the Trackside Live show. We have some great drivers lined up. So our show, I believe, starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday night this week at Bristol. But anyway, all right. Tyler Reddick wins the race. I tell you how he wins it. My buddy, the mouth of the South, Denny Hamlin, he's not listening to y'all. You keep dropping those mean comments, and he don't hear you. So if he hears you, he's good at ignoring you. If Denny Hamlin hears you or sees you, he's good at ignoring you. Somebody said, he sees what I say. Well, that's fine, but it's not affecting him. All right, let's get right to the drama. Herman, what do you mean drama? What is going on with this Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson? You got over there at Hendrick, you got a battle for who's the ace, right? Both are champions. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson are both champions. Then you got William Byron, who can be a champion. He's a winner. And you got Alex Bowman, and they're a winner. But look, I know Chase Elliott is the most famous driver, no doubt. But listen, Kyle Larson is the greatest driver in our era. And let me, as they say on AM debate radio, let me paint the picture for you. They both get done at a hardcore pit stop, meaning this is the pit stop. This is the one that's going to, probably deal with the results at the end of the race. So Kyle Larson leaves his pits. No problem. He looks in his mirror and there's Chase. No problem. They're just going to leave pit road side by side. However, you clearly see listen, I watched the replay 42 times, 42 chickens. So Kyle Larson comes out, he's minding his own business, and then another car leaves its pit box and, kind of gets right there with Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson just moves a little bit. And, really was no big deal. Nobody even thought anything of it. It was just like, oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. Well, they leave pit road. They get around on the apron, and Chase Elliott is highly pissed. Starts doing this to Kyle Larson. I'm going to get you back. Well, when they interviewed Kyle Larson after the race, Kyle was like, what? He didn't even realize. I mean, he probably realized, but probably didn't think it was that big of a deal. But once again, these playoffs are the gift that keeps giving. I didn't think it was a big deal. I'm like, oh, boy, okay, no. Ooh, that was close. But, Chase does all this to his own teammate. And Bob Pockras and everybody interviews Chase and Kyle, two teammates. And, Chase is probably aggravated. He's not in the playoffs. But listen, here's my ending opinion. I'm going to put this deal to bed. It was a frustrated Chase Elliott. The Herminator's always full of love. Herman, why you got to tell everybody you love him? I love Chase Elliott, but he's just frustrated. That's all there is to it. Kyle Larson didn't do nothing wrong. Chase didn't do nothing wrong. This was, as they say, this was a nothing burger. There's no hamburger there. No food. Nothing to eat. Everybody go back to their corners. And the bottom line is Kenny Wallace. Here's Kenny Wallace's quote. Chase is just upset that he didn't get in the playoffs. And that's all there is to that. So that's the bed. Okay, next one. Right rear blown tires. It's pretty simple. Goodyear says this is the tire pressure. If you go below this tire pressure, you're in the danger zone. And a lot of these engineers go, I think we can lower the air pressure because let's just use my number, 36. Let's say Goodyear says, do not lower your right rear air pressure any more than 36. Well, then the engineers go, well, you can really do 34, but Goodyear adds a couple pounds for their safety. And that's the way it works. And the engineers know that. And Goodyear sends out all the data. Now, little did you know, Goodyear sends all the data to every team engineer before the race. So there are some of these engineers that go, hey, we can pick up a half a tenth. If they want us at 36, we know 34 is good. Let's go to 32. That blows the right rear tire out. And here's the deal. Why do some blow tires and others don't? And I just told you why. Because some people get a little aggressive. Now, I just addressed the blown tires, but now in the same breath, let's go to Martin Truex. Martin has a hole in his tire. He runs over something 3 laps into the race. This was a bummer. This was like, this was hard to swallow because, Martin Truex, definitely a championship contender. Martin Truex has to win at Bristol next week. But listen, this is the playoffs, man. You cannot make any mistakes. You run 3 races, you spit some drivers out. You run another 3 races, you spit some more drivers out. So Martin Truex, they show the picture on Twitter. He runs 3 laps. And there was a little drama on Twitter. Oh, my God. The tow truck took Martin Truex back to the garage area. Once you do that, you're out of the race. Well, that was just a little too much hoopla. Really amounted to nothing because his right front A-frame was sheared off. They could have took him to pit road. That couldn't have fixed it. So let it go. It was a nothing deal. So I think that's it. Wow. Are you kidding me? 9 minutes and the Herminator wraps it up. Whoa. All right. Well, we're not totally done. Let's for all of you that did not watch the race. Now listen, Herminator don't do like I used to do. I learned. I'm not going blow by blow That's too much. But let's give you the points report. Okay. Herminator got no secrets right there. All right. We got Kyle Larson leading the points. Here's why. They come into these playoffs seeded, meaning the guy that did the best all year long got like a points advantage going in. Okay, then the 16th place guy way down here with hardly any points. So Kyle Larson leading the points, Tyler Reddick second, Denny Hamlin third. I hate Denny Hamlin. William Byron fourth, even though he spins out. And I told you all Brad Keselowski is the real deal. So here's the old man, 39 years old. Right there. Right there. See? Right there. Points. There's Brad Keselowski in fifth. Ryan Blaney sixth. Kyle Busch seventh. Ross Chastain. So here's our point. Here's the finish of the race. NASCAR, here's the finish of the race. Right? There's the finish of the race. Reddick wins. Hamlin second. Eric Jones, 2 tires, but still, hey, I don't want to hear he took 2 tires. It's strategy. But plus, he held a pretty wheel those last couple of laps. Kyle Larson fourth. Joey Logano fifth. Chase Elliott sixth. Kyle Busch seventh. Christopher Bell eighth. Brad Keselowski 9. Alex Bowman. I'm looking for a star of the race. Really, all the players are there. I would say Ryan Preece finishes 18th. That's a pretty big run. Ryan Preece is the star of the race because he flipped so bad at Daytona. Brother Rusty and myself on Kenny Conversation thought, can Ryan Preece come back? He does. He finishes 18th. He's on the lead lap, so Ryan Preece is my star of the race. All right, everybody, that's it. 12 minutes and 27 seconds. I hope you loved my more drama in NASCAR. And to be clear, the drama was Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. They give great sound bites after the race. And, hey, man, what was your opinion of Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson? I gave you mine. All right, everybody, remember, we're in podcast form. We're Spotify, iTunes. Listen to us on the way to work. This one here, you can listen to it right away. It's only 12 minutes long. Please like and subscribe. Please. We're getting there. I love you all. And, hey, listen, we got Stefan Malozzi coming. That's the guy. He's going to be on Kenny Conversation. He's the kid that went to Martinsville, ran a truck race, works at Outback. The next day, he's working, bussing tables at Outback. So for all of you that say, I don't got no money, I could race. Well, here's a guy that's waiting tables and run the truck race at Martinsville. He'll be up next on Kenny Conversation. All right, until the next time.